Hi, I'm Brad Capel with TTR Sotheby's International Realty. Welcome back to another Waterfront update. Now today I want to talk to you about boathouses, a private boathouse, just like you see over my shoulder here. Now over the years, I've helped numerous buyers to find the perfect waterfront property. And through that process, we would go out, we'd see lots of properties all over town, and some properties were lucky enough to have a private boathouse. Now there's a lot of factors you want to keep in mind if you're evaluating a boathouse. First of all, if you don't see a boathouse at a property, there's no way you're going to get a new boathouse built. And that's because back in the late 80s, they developed the critical area laws, and the critical area laws were developed to help protect the water quality. And the reason why they prohibit new boathouses from being built is because they shade the water. They create a dark area under the boathouse, and that prohibits SAV, submerged aquatic vegetation, from growing. And that vegetation is one of the primary filters for the Chesapeake Bay water. So that's why they don't allow new boathouses to be built. The second thing is, if you have an existing boathouse, then you can keep the boathouse. In essence, you're grandfathered in. And if you want to change the way it looks, you're allowed to replace it in kind, which means you can't exceed or make the dimensions of the boathouse any larger than they already are. And then the third thing you want to keep in mind with a boathouse is only a specific style boat will fit into a boathouse depending on the size of the boathouse. So most boats, like cabin cruisers or fishing boats, are tall. They have a lot of rigging above the water. They'll never fit into a boathouse. So boathouses are pretty limited when it comes to what type of boat you're going to keep in there. A lot of times you'll see one of the old Chris Craft boats or mahogany style boats stored in there. And they're great if you want to keep the birds off your boat and also keep the weather off your boat. So having a private boathouse is a luxury. It's rare, and if a property has a boathouse, it's going to increase the value of the property. So if you're thinking you'd like to have an old boat, you want to keep it and you have it restored and store it inside of a boathouse, you want to find a property that has an existing boathouse. So if you have any questions regarding boathouses, I'm always available. I'm Brad Capel with TTR Sotheby's International Realty. I look forward to seeing you out here on the water.